Cook, and it's an old song from 1960. And when I was early in my guitar playing career, I had heard this song, and it came up on the radio or something, and I was like, oh, that's a good song. Let me see if I can learn how to play it. So I started messing around with it, and the first day or something that I had played it, I was super excited that I could play all the chords, so I recorded myself, and I shared that recording with my family, including my parents who were here. And my dad's first comment was that the lyrics of this song have an anti-intellectual slant. So, and I said, I think you missed the point of why I shared this audio clip with you, but okay. So this song is dedicated to you, or at least that comment. And you can all let us know if that's the primary takeaway you get from the song. But the song is really about how love is kind of blind to knowledge and education, and true love can make the world a wonderful place. Don't know much about history, don't know much biology, don't know much about a science book, don't know much about the French I took. But I do know that I love you, and I know that if you love me too, what a wonderful world this would be. Don't know much about geography, don't know much trigonometry, don't know much about algebra, don't know what a slide rule is for, but I do know 1 and 1 is 2. This one could be with you, what a wonderful world this would be. Now I don't claim to be an A student, but I'm trying to be. Or maybe by being an A student, baby, I could win your love for me. Don't know much about history, don't know much biology, don't know much about a science book, don't know much about the French I took, but I do know that I love you, and I know that if you love me too, what a wonderful world this would be. La da 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 da, history, biology, science book, French I took, but I do know that I love you, and I know that if you love me too, what a wonderful world this would be.
I don't know much about
It is Annie,
stuff
and
like
like
that
your lecture,
either.
she's right about that.
1 and 1
Annie, yeah.
does not equal 2. It equals 3. How's your math teacher?
Okay. What's funny is that we have a professor of math teacher, history teacher, physics professor. We have all kinds of teachers, Montessori teacher. We have all, so
We are loaded with teachers.
yeah, it's kind of a funny group. Yeah. So this next song is called Leather and Lace, and it's a duet between. It was recorded as a duet in 1981 with Stevie Nicks and Don Henley, but I'll be singing both parts today. Yeah, I tried to get them to sing Don Henley's part. But,
Tried to get me to do some backup too.
yeah, I'm asking everybody, but so I'll be doing the duet by myself. And as I mentioned, the song is called Leather and Lace, and the song compares the male singer's rougher life, which is represented by leather, to the female singer's softer life, which is represented by lace, and how the opposites can attract. Is love so fragile and the heart so hollow? Shadow with the words impossible to follow. You saying I'm fragile. I try not to be. I search only for something I can't see. I have my own life, and I am stronger than you know. But I carry this feeling when you walked into my house that you won't be walking out the door. Still I carry this feeling when you walked into my house that you won't be walking out the door. Lovers forever, face to face. My city, oh mountains, stay with me, stay. I need you to love me. I need you to take to me, oh leather. Take from me my land. You in the moonlight with your sleepy eyes. Could you ever love a man like me? And you were right when I walked into your house. I knew I'd never want to leave. Sometimes I'm a strong man, sometimes scared and cold, and sometimes I cry. But that time I saw you, knew with you to light my night, somehow I'd get by. First time I saw you, knew with you to light my nights, somehow I'd get by. Lovers forever, face to face. My city, oh mountains, stay with me, stay. I need you to love me. I need you to take to me all leather. Take from me my land. Lovers forever, face to face. My city, oh mountains, stay with me, stay. I need you to love me. I need you to take to me all leather. Take from me my land. Take from me my land. Take from me my land. So our next song is called Landslide by a band called Fleetwood Mac. But it was actually written by Stevie Nicks before before she joined Fleetwood Mac, and she had written it on her own actually, and then about 4 years later, she and Lindsey Buckingham joined Fleetwood Mac, and it ended up being released as a Fleetwood Mac song. And when Stevie Nicks wrote it, she was only 27 years old, but she described herself as feeling very old because she had been working for years as a cleaning lady and as a waitress, and she said she just felt tired and kind of like her professional and personal lives were in a landslide and things were not, they just seemed challenging for her at the time. So she wrote the song while in Aspen, Colorado, and it was snowing, and she was sitting by a window looking through the window at these snow-covered mountains, which are referenced in the song. And in the lyrics in the song say, "And I saw my reflection in the snow-covered hills till the landslide brought me down." And having heard this song since I was a child, I never really knew what that meant. How do you see your reflection in a snow-covered hill, or really anything other than a mirror or a window? So that was what that line means. She saw her reflection in the window, and behind it she saw the snow-covered hills. So that's a little story behind that song.
I didn't know anything.
That's some good information then.
Yeah.
Thank you for the story.
Let me have a sip of water.
Okay, back to
Maybe lower your mic a little bit.
Oh, lower the
Yeah.
mic.
Just right in your face and
Okay. Usually we have the opposite one. So-
Oh no, I mean the actual microphone.
Oh, it should be lower.
lower.
Just a teensy bit, yeah.
So this volume was okay.
The volume was okay. I
Volume
was
is good.
yeah.
So what is
Visual
the...
obstruction.
Oh, I see. Okay, visual obstruction.
It'd be easier for you to get to it.
Okay. Yeah.
I want to see the scene.
Okay. So is this... But if I don't know if I'll be too far. You can give me feedback after the
You
song.
can point it upwards if you like.
Yeah. Maybe can I...
Yeah.
Do I need to listen to this?
You still blocking her?
Took my love and I took it down. Climbed a mountain and I turned around. And I saw my reflection in the snow-covered hills till the landslide brought me down. Oh, mirror in the sky, what is love? Can the child within my heart rise above? Can I sail through the 'cause I built my life around you. But time gets older, even children get older. I'm getting older too. Oh, I'm getting older too. Oh, take my love and I take it down. Oh, climb a mountain and you turn around. And if you see my reflection in the snow-covered hills, will the landslide bring you down? And if you see my reflection in the snow-covered hills, will the landslide bring you down? Oh, the landslide bring you down.
I didn't tighten that.
Wow. Microphone bringing down.
It went down.
Is that the landslide?
But let you finish the song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, hold on.
Dad, can you give me my pick?
I got it.
There's no way I can get out of here now. Okay, thank you. So our next song is called "Take Me Home, Country Roads" by John Denver. It was written in the early 70s by John Denver and two other songwriters named Bill Danoff and Taffy Nivert. And the story of the song is that Bill and Taffy were a married couple, and they were driving along a country road in New England, going to a family function. And Bill was playing the guitar in the car while Taffy was driving, and he felt very inspired by the scenery of that road, and it reminded him of his upbringing in Massachusetts, where there were small country roads that he would, go on, and they were just very beautiful and reminded him of home. So the song was actually inspired by Massachusetts, but Bill didn't want to write a song using the word Massachusetts, so he decided to change it and to be about West Virginia. But the funny part is that Bill had actually never been to West Virginia ever at the time that song came out. But in spite of all that, the song has kind of become widely considered like a symbol of West Virginia, and it's actually one of 4 official state anthems of West Virginia. So I guess you can write a song about a place you've never been. Okay, there you go. But the song is really about like nostalgia for home, and it references West Virginia, but I think everybody can relate to that. All right, we go to. Almost heaven, West Virginia, Blue Ridge Mountains, Shenandoah River. Life is older than the trees take me home. Country roads. I hear her voice in the morning hour. She calls me. The radio reminds me of my home far away. Driving down the road, I get a feeling that I should have been home yesterday. Yesterday, country roads take me home to the place I belong, West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home, country roads, country roads, take me home to the place I belong, West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home, country roads, take me home, down country roads, take me home, down country roads. So did it remind you of Massachusetts or West Virginia?
Reminds me of driving over Echo Summit to go to Lake Tahoe, which is my home.
That's so sweet. You like some more? Just one. Just a small seed.
Our next song, it's called Good Time by an artist called Nico Moon. I don't have a cool story about this song other than the fact that it was one of the songs that Mike brought to us, and it's one of our probably the most recently written songs. I think all of our other songs are at least 30 years old. The song's from 2019, and it was on the radio a lot, I think last summer, I believe. And this artist is, I think, big on the country charts.
Yeah, it just kind of reminds me of people sitting around playing guitar in the backyard.
Yeah,
Having a good time.
having a good time.
What?
We're just trying to catch a good time, even if it takes all night. Pass that bottle around the campfire, sipping apple pie moonshine. Yeah, we're picking on them guitars just right. Everybody singing Dixieland Divine, like a bobber on a wet line. We just trying to catch a good time. 80 degrees and the sun ain't even out. We got a spot a couple miles out of town. When that moon comes up, you know it's going down. We got them folding chairs leaning way back. No other plans other than relax. We ain't worried about tomorrow from where we at. We just trying to catch a good time, even if it takes all night. Pass that bottle around the campfire, sipping apple pie moonshine. Yeah, we're picking on them guitars just right. Everybody singing Dixieland Delight, like a bobber on a wet line. We just trying to catch a good time. Way down here we all got that southern drawl. Take our time when we talking, hey y'all. Yeah, it don't take much for us to have it all. Something about a night this clear makes your problems disappear. We're just gonna stay right here and let the world go by. We just trying to catch a good time, even if it takes all night. Pass that bottle around the campfire, sipping sipping apple pie moonshine. Yeah, we're picking on the guitars just right. Everybody singing Dixieland Delight like a flower on a wet line. We just trying to catch a good time. Something about a night this clear makes your problems disappear. We just gonna stay right here, let the world go by. We just trying to catch a good time, even if it takes all night. That's the thought around the campfire, sipping apple pie moonshine. Yeah, we pick it on the guitars just right. Everybody singing Dixieland Delight like a rubber on a wet line. We just trying to catch a good time, trying to catch a good time, good time, trying to catch a good time, good time. Can we try to catch a good time, good time, trying to catch a good time, good time.
Can't not bite. You know that song. That's the ending of it. But I'm a terrible fisherman. So I never catch a bite.
You caught me, honey.
You should have
Well,
threw it back.
Oh, I thought that was a video.
That's a video, yeah.
Okay, keep listening. Margaritaville. I had my notes here in case I forgot.
He's counting all the parrots.
Yeah, there were so many of them.
That's what he said. How many parrots?
So our next song is called Margaritaville by Jimmy Buffett. It's a 1977 song, so also in the same era as the other songs. And this song is about a man who spends an entire season at a beach resort community, and the three verses describe his day-to-day activities at the beach resort. And in the song, the narrator is pondering a recently failed romance, and his friends are telling him that it's the girlfriend's fault. And as the song progresses, you'll notice that the last line of each chorus show the narrator's shifting attitude about this romance and who was actually responsible for its demise. So part of what's fun about this song is that it's telling a story in very few words, and if you don't pay attention, you may not have noticed that. So it's about the man's gradual recognition that maybe it was his own fault, that he lost the love of his life. Nibbling on sponge cake, watching the sun bathe. All of those tourists covered with oil, strumming my six string on my front porch swing. Smell those shrimp, they're beginning to boil. Wasting away again in Margaritaville, searching for my lost shaker of salt. Some people claim that there's a woman to blame, but I know it's nobody's fault. Don't know the reason I stayed here all season. nothing to show but this brand new tattoo. But it's a real beauty, a Mexican cutie. How it got here, I haven't a clue. Wasting away again in Margaritaville, searching for my lost shaker of salt. Some people claim that there's a woman to blame. Now I think it could be my fault. I blew out my flip-flop, stepped on a pop-top, cut my heel, had to cruise on back home. There's booze in the blender, and soon it will render that frozen concoction that helps me hang on. Wasting away again in Margaritaville, searching for my lost shaker of salt. Some people claim that there's a woman to blame, but I know it's my own damn fault. Some people claim that there's a woman to blame, but I know it's my own damn fault.
I get to spectate this one solo.
So our next song and our last song is called Over the Rainbow, sometimes called Somewhere Over the Rainbow. And the version of the song that we're covering is the one by Israel Kamakawiwo'ole. I was practicing how to say that earlier, listening to how it's pronounced. He's also called Iz. And Iz was a singer and activist of Hawaiian ancestry, and his music is largely considered synonymous with Hawaiian music. And this song was originally recorded in a spur-of-the-moment demo session in 1988. So what happened was there was a recording engineer who did not know Iz, and he was finishing up a 3 a.m. session with another artist, and he got a phone call from another client of his who said, I have a friend named Israel Kamakawiwo'ole, and he wants to play a song for you. Will you listen? And so the recording manager, who was pretty much done at 3 a.m., said, okay, if he can get here within 15 minutes, but otherwise I'm not going to listen. And so Israel got there immediately, and he recorded the song, and so he arrived, and the manager didn't really know what to expect, but he did a quick sound check, set up a mic, and rolled the tape. And the very first take that Israel did that day was the one that has become so famous, that everybody has heard of now. It's been in movies and shows and all kinds of things. And in 2020, it was selected for preservation in the United States National Recording Registry by the Library of Congress as being culturally, historically, or aesthetically significant. So I'm sure you've heard this song before. I also want to give a shout out to Nam, who is our only ukulele player in our band. And also this is his debut playing this instrument. So I'm excited for you all to hear him play. dream of once in a lullaby. High somewhere over the rainbow, bluebirds fly. The dreams that you dream of, dreams really do come true. Ooh, someday I'll wish upon a star, wake up where the clouds are far behind me, where trouble melts like lemon drops, high above the chimney tops. That's where you'll find me, oh, somewhere over the rainbow, bluebirds fly. The dreams that you dare to, why, oh why can't I? Someday I'll wish upon a star, wake up where the clouds are far behind me, where troubles melt like lemon drops, high above the chimney tops. That's where you'll find me, oh, somewhere over the rainbow, way up high. The dreams that you dare to, why, oh why can't I?
Very nice.
Very nice.
Wonderful.